Hello once again, everyone. Original Blood Ice back again, and we're talking again more Iwata, because why not? Um, this time Iwata says that Nintendo's expansion could include movies and TV programs. All I have to say to that is please God, no. No, 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 no. Other than maybe like a Smash Bros. Anime, like the one from that trailer that revealed Palutena for Smash Bros. I'd be fine with that, or even like a Fire Emblem anime or whatever, but I don't want to see, a Mario movie again. I don't want to see a Legend of Zelda movie. I don't want to see um, a Mario Party movie. That would be kind of weird. And TV programs, ugh, no. No, Nintendo, you are a video game company. Nothing more, nothing less. But anyway, Satoru Iwata believes that the company should be more proactive, well, fuck you, when it comes to licensing their iconic franchises. We've already seen the success of Amiibo, and which is part of their merchandise, and heard about the, I don't know if success is the right word, seeing as, sure they sell out, but hardly anyone gets all the ones they want. But anyway, and heard about the upcoming expansion into the theme parks with Universal Studios, which, again, that's not quite as bad as TV and movies, because that's just plastic rides that you sit in. That's not really anything, that would lower the quality of anything. Um, but, however, Iwata says this isn't enough, and points towards movies and television programs as ways they can branch out with their recognizable IPs. Um, we've been discussing internally that we should be more proactive, and it is imperative that we establish a global structure to deploy such business all around the world, which Canada would get screwed over again probably, as a large proportion of our sales come from outside Japan. We have various ideas in mind for collaboration on the character licensing business across Japan, North America, and Europe, which is weird because you're very stubborn with your characters and your IPs all the time. And this expansion won't be limited to merchandise. It may take various forms, including, for example, images or even movies or TV programs. Even though I am not sure of the actual forms, it is safe to say that in addition to profitable licensing businesses, Nintendo will take risks we believe are worthwhile. There's the keyword worthwhile, which what you think is worthwhile and what actually logically is are two very different things. On the other hand, not a small number of businesses have ended up with a pile of leftover stock after a particular product's short-lived period of popularity. It would surely ruin the value of Nintendo IP and would not enhance corporate value over the long term if we chose this path. Exactly. Therefore, I would like to recap that our current plan is not to simply increase the number of proposals, but to be more proactive than in the past by making appropriate decisions that will enhance our overall corporate value over the long term. Which sounds great and all. It really, I mean, the goal sounds fine. But the way you're going to go about it, that's where you get a bit of a problem. Whoops, I didn't mean to highlight that. So, again, personally, there's a random Splatoon picture. Personally, for me, though, stick with what brought you to the dance, as they say, Sony at one point was all over the map. They had divisions everywhere and were, blockbuster global juggernauts across the board, and now look at them. They're getting rid of everything, and the Sony PlayStation's the only thing. So you're like the opposite side, where you were just gaming and now you're expanding into the markets that are all over the place. You're going to hit the same spot eventually, Nintendo, maybe sooner rather than later, where you're just going to have to close shop and go back to being gaming only. Now, Amiibos and Universal Studios, that's fine. That's not really affecting anything in particular. But if you have a TV series, then you have to actually have voice acting. You actually have to have, story, and that's where you're going to delve into areas that can give you problems, where people are like, that's not canon, blah, 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 or that's not realistic, or Link would never cut someone's arm off, or whatever, stuff like that. So, it's just my opinion and my advice, but stay the fuck away from TV programs and movies unless you're doing like a Smash Bros. Anime or a Fire Emblem anime. No one wants to see Animal Crossing, the movie. That would be quite horrendous and heinous. But either way, that's all for this video. So come back for more. We'll see you next time.